the guy knocking the door and you see Clark opening the door. Do you remember what happens when he opens the door?
No.
The guy's still holding the knocker in his hand, and Clark opens the door that fast that the screws never come out of the door, and he's still holding the knocker, and the reef is around his arm, which is one of the best visual gags ever. Okay, so this is Clark. This is the great Chevy Chase. That's Clark Griswold in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, just as the guy arrives on Christmas Eve with what he thinks is his Christmas bonus.
Okay. Play, damn you, play.
Let's try that again.
What the hell do you want?
I have a delivery for Clark W. Christmas. I was supposed to deliver it yesterday, but it fell between the seats, and I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I can't believe it.
What is it? A letter confirming your reservation at the Nut House?
It's from my company.
Your bonus.
My bonus.
Open it, Clarky. Open it.
Yeah, I hope it's a fortune, Clark.
Is that you do, Eddie?
Oh.
I was afraid of this.
Are you gonna bawl all over it, or are you gonna open it?
Oh, I was gonna wait till tomorrow to tell you all this, but what the heck? With this bonus check, I'm putting in a swimming pool. That's it. That's the big one.
Open it.
I'm sorry if I've been a little short with everyone lately. I've been waiting for this bonus. To make sure the pool goes in as soon as the ground thaws, I had to lay out the money in advance. And until this little miracle arrived, I didn't have enough in my account to cover the check I wrote.
Tear the Snow Grove then, Dad. Yeah. Drum roll.
If there's enough left over, I'm going to fly you all down here to help us dedicate it.
I can't swim, Clark.
I know that, Eddie. Hey. Oh. Hey.
Oh. Clark, what's wrong? Honey? It's bigger than you expected? Smaller? What is it?
It's a 1-year membership in the Jelly of the Month Club.
Oh, God.
Clark, that's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
That it is, Edward. That it is indeed.
I'm sorry, Clark.
This isn't the biggest bag over the head punch in the face I ever got. God damn it! Son. It's good. It's good. It's good. Hey! If any of you are looking for any last-minute gift ideas for me, I have one. I like Frank Shirley, my boss, right here tonight. I want him brought from his happy holiday slumber over there on Melody Lane with all the other rich people, and I want him brought right here with a big ribbon on his head. And I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is. Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
meltdown ever. Where's the Tylenol?
I need to write that one down so I can use it next time I get angry.
So good. So good. So good. Right, so that was, of course, Chevy Chase and Chris. I had to play it. I know there's some language that was a bit much at the end, but
well, we'll get that out
funny.
for the podcast.
Funny is
Dave.
funny. Funny is funny.
Yeah,
funny is funny. So yeah, Christmas meltdown in style.
Dear.
Right, have we other news? Have we any other news? What do you think? All right.
Yep.
Easy.
Apparently River Phoenix is back from the dead, starring Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, we like this. Hang on. What about whoa. What about this? River Phoenix. Apparently, Warner Brothers are looking for River Phoenix. No, Joaquin Phoenix. Did I write River Phoenix? Yeah, you see, what is going on there? Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix, yeah.
To star as one of the villains in Batman and Superman.
Yeah, Batman vs Superman, or whatever it's going to be called.
Yeah,
as far as I'm concerned, it's Justice League, isn't it?
Yeah.
Justice League.
Is he Lex Luthor? Could he be Lex Luthor? Should he be Lex Luthor?
He could be.
Yeah, he's a bit young. Is he?
I don't know, because isn't Lex Luthor supposed to be around Superman's age? And
I'm not sure.
Henry Cavill's around 30.
Right, you see, because apparently they're also looking for Jason Momoa. We talked about this last week. Colin Mulvey have also been linked to the film.
No.
Who's Callum Mulvey? Who is that?
No, I was saying no to...
Oh, Jason Momoa.
To Jason Momoa, yeah.
Right, okay. Have been linked to the film. Sources are saying that they wouldn't play the main villain and that Warner Bros. Has always wanted someone who would be a slam dunk in the role. Batman vs Superman is being scripted by David S. Goyer. We'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. Co-created with from a story he co-created with Zack Snyder. Snyder is directing. Man of Steel's Henry Cavill will be back. Of course, Ben Affleck is Bruce Wayne Batman. Gal Gadot is Diana Prince Wonder Woman. Amy Adams, Lawrence Fishburne, and Dan Lane will also all be back for their respective roles in the sequel. What's wrong with you?
Superman versus Superman?
Superman versus Superman? That's all I said?
In this.
Right?
In the brief, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, briefs. Elevator briefs. Right, so...
RFLLMFAO.
Right. I just can't get Bryan Cranston out of my head as Lex Luthor.
As Lex Luthor, yeah. Yeah, no, he should be.
I just can't get it out of him. He's such a good actor. He's the right age. Because we all know him because he shaved his head.
He rocks the bald head. Like.
And you know what? I just can't get him. I know that it was rumours and speculation, but I just can't get it out of my head.
That's the trouble, you see, because he's busy off starring in this new Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
Of all things.
Yeah, which is actually being made by Legendary and Warner Bros. As well, so he's in the loop. Right, now, here's the thing. Superman vs. Superman. See that there?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Right, okay, so we've just found out that Warner Bros. Are looking for Joaquin Phoenix for a role in the new Superman movie. Now, the Hollywood Reporter is saying that Academy Award-winning screenwriter Chris Terrio, who wrote Argo, has been brought in to rewrite Goyer's screenplay.
Right.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Which is very strange because Goyer's a hack.
Yeah, because all David S. Goyer does is read comic books, cherry pick the best moments, and write those down.
Yeah, and people are like, "Oh my god, you're so good!
Yeah.
Where did you get that idea?" This pile of comics that you read 15 years ago.
It's called plagiarism.
Yeah. Whoa.
Getting
FTN
controversial
would just
tonight.
like to say that we don't endorse Saxon's comments on the show.
Saxon, I'm not of sound mind at this current moment.
So a rewrite, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Could this be something to do with his relationship with Ben Affleck from Argo and stuff like that? Could there be something to do with that, do you think, or what? What's happening?
What do you mean, giving Bruce
Wayne
a bigger
just
role?
That maybe he can write. I don't know. Maybe Affleck wants him on board. Maybe he feels more comfortable with his writing. I don't know. I don't know. It's just interesting that he is attached to the movie and has been. He's
worked
with
Argo,
Ben
Affleck
which is probably
before,
Ben Affleck's biggest movie so far.
Yeah.
It is interesting though.
It is.
And I mean, of course, we know David Goyer was kind of with the Dark Knight trilogy. He kind of was kept on as a writer, but he was sort of more.
Yeah, he wasn't really a writer though, was he? Because Chris Nolan and Jonathan Nolan.
Yeah.
They were the kind of big leagues whenever it came to the writing credits.
Yeah, but they kept Goyer there. But it seemed to be, I think the rumor or the story was that it was basically just as a
consultant.
Yeah, thanks for giving us the idea to make these movies.
Yeah, because I think it was like he was the one that kind of came up with the rough ideas, like take elements from Nightfall and take elements from what's the one, City Under Siege? No, it's Police Academy. What do you call that one?
Cataclysm. There's Cataclysm. There's Nightfall. There was The Dark Knight Rises. Or The Dark Knight Returns rather.
Yeah.
There's a lot of books in there. There's a lot of Batman stuff in there.
Yeah, I think just basically David Goyer came along and said, "Oh, do you know what's a good idea? Use the Killing Joke. Yeah. Use this. Use that." Yeah. And Christopher and Jonathan were like, "Okay," and then they took that and actually turned it into something watchable.
You go now.
Yeah, you go now. Fly, 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 fly.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, because I can't understand it. Because I mean, David Goyer's directorial and writing debut was the amazing
Blade Trinity. Yeah.
So yeah,
Oscar not nominated.
So July 17, 2015, we're going to see this new movie. Now, we spoke earlier on, this is the last big story of the night, we spoke earlier on about Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who was apparently at one point in the running to play Ant-Man.
Yeah.
But we don't think that's going to happen. But the reason we don't think it's going to happen is because he's a terrible actor. No, because he's attached to Sandman.
Yes, he is.
He's attached to Sandman.
Now, Sandman. Talk to me about Sandman. What's going on?
You see, Sandman is... I have to be honest with you, I don't get Sandman. It's one of those comic books that I know is amazing. I just can't get into it.
Right.
But basically, created by Neil Gaiman, it's one of DC and Vertigo's main stories. Ran for 75 issues, beginning around 1989. Gaiman's World Within Worlds weaved an episodic anthology which focused on the allegorical character of Dream with his brothers and sisters known as the Endless: Death, Desire, Despair, Delirium, Destruction, and Destiny. They're really deep comics. They're about existentialism and all the big themes, right?
And a lot of Ds.
And Gordon-Levitt has tweeted now and said that yes, he is going to be, I think he's producing and starring, or directing. And David Goyer is going to write the screenplay.
Right.
He's going to
Fantastic.
take this amazing thing that Neil Gaiman wrote, photocopy it, and film it.
Yeah, that's it.
So I think that kind of writes Joseph Gordon-Levitt out of Ant-Man.
Yeah,
altogether.
it does. Yeah.
It would be interesting. I wonder if these movies going to exist alongside the new DC movie verse.
Well, they probably won't. They'll probably go down the same route as Arrow.
Yeah.
And just have its own separate continuity.
Yeah, because I don't think the comics, I know they're DC Vertigo, but I don't think they exist in the comic book world. You know, I don't
same
think
as like the
Sandman
Flash
has ever
and
met
Batman
or whatever.
Yeah. Green Arrow.
So that's happening. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is Sandman. So that's all the big news.
That is the big news.
That is the big news.
So who cares?
Yeah, Bryan Singer assembling X2 writers for X-Men Apocalypse. This is good.
Yes, it is. Because we really liked X2.
Mike Doherty and Dan Harris are going to return to the franchise. Jurassic Park legend, visual effects legend Phil Tippett is to return for the new Jurassic Park.
Do you think that's just to replace the legendary Stan Winston?
Possibly.
Just to get somebody in with actual... proper experience when it comes to prosthetics and actual animatronics.
Yeah, but Tippett is the man. Tippett is kind of a legend. Yeah. Did you watch the teaser for Expendables 3?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, didn't really show much.
Yeah, no, it's just basically the clips. Like, was it us or was it Empire who said, like, I think they've just literally taken clips from Ender's Game for all of Harrison Ford's shots for the movie?
Well, you see, here's the interesting thing. I must actually check this, because the rumour was that whenever this trailer went online, the rumour was that it wasn't the real teaser.
Right.
But that was like a fan thing, and there was another one released. Because it actually does seem to be a different one on here at the minute. Stallone, Statham, Jet Li, Dolph Lundgren, Ronnie Couture, Terry Crews, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Wesley Snipes, Antonio Banderas, Mel Gibson, Harrison Ford. Wow.
Wesley Snipes just looks like Blade in that trailer as well, which is why I'm kind of going, is it real?
Maybe, yeah. So it's just cut together.
Yeah.
Right, okay. We're going to get festive.
Christmas,
Let's get festive. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Christmas. What's Christmas like for you? What's happening this year?
Terrible.
All right, awesome.
It's absolutely awful this year.
Okay.
Talk about you. You're the one with the young kids, the young family, the what Christmas is all about, really.
Yeah.
So talk us through that, because I'm currently miserable. Like, you know what's going on in my life at the minute. Like, I don't even have time for... This is my Christmas.
Okay.
On this show, as sad as that sounds.
God, how depressing is that?
Yeah. So, talk about you. Talk about...
No, I don't...
Normal day in your life.
It's just going to be bedlam. It's going to be bedlam.
Good. Bedlam is entertaining. Talk to us about bedlam.
It's... Yeah.
Right.
It's up really early in the morning. It's opening a lot of presents. It's a big dinner. It's watching a lot of bad TV.
I was having a wee word with Santa Claus last week.
Okay.
Apparently, some presents have been procured for your children this year.
Yes, I think we're game on. I think everything has been getting, purchased, bought, whatever.
Right.
Made in the elves' workshop, whatever.
Indeed, yes.
So everything's good. I think that's good. So yeah, it's going to be Furbies. We're going to have Furbies.
Yeah,
it's going to be mad.
That is going to be mad.
Furbies.
Oh,
Furbies are mad.
That's not annoying at all.
But it's all about the kids, isn't it? I
Yes,
mean,
it
you know,
is.
they're excited now. They're bouncing. It's Christmas. They're excited about the wee advent calendars in the morning.
Yeah.
They're counting down the
Are
days.
you using the Star Wars Lego calendars?
Yes.
Yeah.
And my wee girl has the Lego Friends one, so she's making her wee Lego ladies or whatever you call them.
Right.
And so yeah, two of them are loving that. And then sweets. So they're getting Lego. They've got ordinary advent calendars as well, and the wee Lego ones. So in the morning, wee Lego toys, sweet, out to school.
Brilliant.
occasionally with breakfast. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's mad, but they're bouncing now. We can't get them to go to bed and stuff at night.
Oh, that's good though. I like that.
Yeah, it is.
You know, because I'm on the outside looking
Yeah,
in.
you're like,
I get to go home and go to bed,
Yeah,
but with
it's
you,
so
you
exciting.
have to live
It's so
with this. This
exciting,
is your life.
This is why myself and my wife, we look like animated corpses sometimes. I mean, my wee girl was sick